Hello everybody, and welcome to this abandoned school. I have the history of the school down in the description below. This was a very cool school to explore. Lots of stuff left behind. Some of it was still even set up from the day it closed. And a lot of decay in this place as well. Particularly with the peeling paint that you'll find throughout this whole place. You definitely hear a lot of crunching going on during this video. That's me stepping on all of the paint. Regardless though, thank you for watching. Sorry. We got ourselves an abandoned school here. Where they seem to leave everything here. And pronounced properly. There's a bunch of these old style desks and chairs sitting about. And there's restrooms. Let's see if we can properly stabilize it. This room had an aquarium to it. Look at that. Alright, moving on. I'm still not 100% positive I'm alone here. Well, I don't hear anything yet. Or even like flies and stuff. I know this school at least has 2 floors to it. Okay, making sure. The basement, apparently. Oh no. Here's the auditorium. Well, that's nice. I like them when they're like this. Just decayed. Look at that design right there. I don't believe this place has power. I mean, it's like very decayed inside the school. We got a restroom back here yet with moss. I think we're okay. Now this school is in a neighborhood, but it's like a rough run down neighborhood. And a lot of the homes have been demolished or abandoned. But still, it's something you gotta be a little concerned about. I read a story a little while back. A couple trespassers exploring a school in Pittsburgh. They had the SWAT team called on them. Okay. I'll link it down in the description if I can find a link to the news article. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty wild one right there. Now, fortunately, we're not in Pittsburgh, so at least there's that. All right. All right. All right, moving on. There's a traps up here at some point. There's that stage again. They left everything in there, didn't they? Sorry, I was investigating what that noise was. '89 and '93. That's where we came from. That's a dungeon down there. And we got the gym right here. Look at all these TVs and keyboards. Yeah, maybe monitors as well. But these do look like TVs. We got another room over there. And here's monitors. I suppose they don't work anymore. I was flooded down there for a moment. IBMs, that's what they were. It's been cooling down finally. For outside, it's only like 60, I guess, outside. And for a while, there's just been a heat wave. Fall's finally here. Even though it still is forever warm out, so it's just a little chilly in here. Nothing crazy yet. Winter time is where things start to get really cold, obviously. It kind of depends on the location, but honestly, it kind of sucks having to exploring during the wintertime. I mean, sometimes you get like cool snow shots of certain places, Here's lockers. And we got running water. Oh, that's nice. I didn't bring my boots, unfortunately. I'm not sure if my boots will even cover this. Anyways. And here's that low level. I'm in the light right now. Here we got the other gym. I imagine this was divided into a male section and a female section. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we're good. We're gonna go ahead and go upstairs now. We'll go down that stairs last. There's 3 floors to this place. That makes sense, really. I mean, you get like a really small school with a really big auditorium. It was only 2 stories. Excuse me. Water. Now that we hit the gym and the auditorium, I imagine most of these are just going to be classrooms. This reminds me of elementary school, maybe, or possibly middle school. Just because of the size of the desks and stuff. I think someone's been sleeping in here before. The echo. There's a lot of decay in this school. I think I said that before, but still true. There's rooftop access, at least to the first story. I'm not gonna do it. Got this room down here for a little crawl space. I don't do those for obvious reasons. Come down here, right? Make it right here. Okay, some of these classrooms. I guess that's enough. I like how a lot of these are still set up from when they're still open. Got this room here. Reminds me of a choir room. I'm not sure if it actually was though. Stage in the back's collapsing. Look at that. Okay, fix it. Ain't no saving that stage. Still intact TV in this classroom. Velco. CRTVs. Alright, go down, back down this way. Head down this way, rather. I'm not back down this way yet. Gotta be a little more careful around here. Here's another roof shot right there. Science room. More science going on here is to study decay. All these classrooms still have their desks. They sort of set up. I see people have been going for a year and messing with everything, but it's to be expected, really. Our bathroom in there. So this is kind of like a sub-level, basically, like in between the second and third level. I imagine there's probably one down below us as well. Oh, library. So it was a library. No more books left in here. No, almost none. I imagine they're all gone then. We're downstairs, first level, where they came from, this room. A lot of peeling paint. We got these right here. I've seen these before in like other buildings. I guess it was like it was a design feature, I think, to allow more like interior spaces, away from like outside windows, to have light like this. You don't really see those around much anymore. Here we got school offices. Kind of weird considering that they're not on the first floor, like most other schools. What do I know though? 2007, 2008. Don't even know what's on me. Oh man. Just gonna have to work around some of this sometimes. Got no one here. Much larger this time. Had a little roof to it. Wonder if the other one did. Your thing. I didn't see one at the other one. Some more of those offices. Someone started a fire here. Classroom. Don't know exactly what subject would have been for. It's all knocked over, all the racking. I think we're alone here. Oh, somebody's like sleeping. Got water up here, still water. Some offices, closet. I'm trying to find the date. Don't know what that was. Trying to find a date when it was closed. Dumping in some shots of this one. That's cool as heck. That's a lot of. So I wonder if somebody came in here and set these all up, or it's just been, or it still just sits like there like that from the day it closed. Thinking more like a deformer, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know what that was. Or more of those old style desks. Irwin Seating Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's a lot of vintage stuff in here. We'll go down there in a moment. The butch. There's plenty of desks to go around. I know this is like a city with declining population, but if you figure at least recycle them, or, oh yeah, recycle them. So I know maybe an animal on the ceiling. We got these rooms down here. Alrighty. I'm going down that little hallway. See much of those chairs. We got a guy in that room here and there. Oh wow. There's this room real quick. Speaker lab. Lots of computers. Still. Look in here though. Little fake oven, microwave. Got toilets here. Yeah, this whole classroom is just filled almost to the top with just desks and chairs. And so much extra in the day. I think there's one more classroom there to check out. We've got chalkboards in a very sophisticated room. Cooking class, I think. Learn how to cook, make food, all that jazz. Okay. Yep. All right. I think there's only a little bit of this school left. Check out, so let's do it. Alright, this may take us down to level 1.5 here. Wow, man, this one's almost untouched. So everything here is pointing. This place closed down in 2010. Just so you know. I found a lot of 2010 census things. There's like a citizen's guide to the city from 2010. So that's what I'm thinking. It's a cool room right here, bro. Get out the fire damage. Rather extensive, unfortunately. Here's the bottom. There's pieces of it. All that remains. I'll take back what I said earlier. And my battery's starting to get a little loud, so we'll have to make this a wrap pretty soon. I think we're very close to the fire damage. And more of them. See, these classrooms are almost perfectly set up. Alright, we're going down here now. I feel this is where fire originated. Yeah, definitely. Hard to find when this school got on fire. Yeah, I think there's just a couple small rooms down here. So, I think that about does it.